Hello everyone, Jessica here. Welcome to Cardinal Signs. This is your love reading for the month of June. Before we get into it, I just want to announce that I'm giving away 2 free half-hour tarot readings in the month of June. I'm accepting entries until the 9th of June. If you're interested in entering to win one of the free readings, you can go check out my general tarot forecasts for the month of June. I'll leave the description box below. There'll be a link there. And I'll also put a link up here if you want to check them out. Be sure to look at the video for your sun sign for details on how to enter. And thank you all so much for watching and liking my videos and for subscribing to my channel. Now let's get into your love reading. Hi Sagittarius, I hope that you're doing well. So this is your love and romance reading for the month of June. I've got some crystals here to help bring in the love energy. We've got a rose quartz and a couple pieces of jade for the heart chakras. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck this month, which is really nice for love readings. The energy that I'm picking up is geared more so towards those of you who are single or casually dating. I will, of course, talk about those of you who are in committed relationships when I pull out the cards. But the message that's coming up is it's nomadic energy. So it's not staying in one place for very long, not staying with one person for very long. There's a lot of pick up and go, you know, kind of bouncing around here. There's some restlessness. You know, you're searching for something that you're not finding. What I'm hearing is that you need to find a river. Now, this is metaphorical. So the river is a person who nourishes you on an emotional level. So if your current criteria is maybe to choose someone based on, you know, instant chemistry, that kind of thing, physical attraction, then you're being encouraged to choose someone who you have an emotional connection with, a deep emotional connection with, or at least the potential for that, and to explore that for longer than you might normally. You're being encouraged to try out this person who you think has the potential to nourish you on an emotional level for at least one season, they're saying. So this is, I would say, 3 to 4 months, you know, a season. So that's what's coming up here. So this is for love and romance for Sagittarius for the month of June. Messages and energies for Sagittarius for the month of June. So I'm going to look at your energy, I'm going to look at your partner's or potential partner's energy, and I'm going to look at how the two of you are coming together at this time. So this is love and romance for Sagittarius for the month of June. I've already pre-shuffled the cards, so. Okay, so this is going to be your energy to start off. Overall, we have the Ace of Swords. At the top here, we have how you're feeling about the relationship right now and what you want or need from your partner and the relationship. And don't worry, I'll go over all of these cards. So that's for you. For your partner, overall energy, how they're feeling about you and the relationship, and what they want or need from the relationship and from you at this point in time. And then between you, we have how it's all being pulled together. So we have our overall energy, the feeling of the relationship, and what this relationship needs right now. Okay. So let's start by talking about you. We have the Ace of Swords here. So this is inspirational energy. So this is a card about ideas and receiving inspiration. This is a very good card. This is very positive. This is probably you being admired by your partner for your intellect, for your ideas, your innovation. It's also about newness, new blessings coming in, or perhaps the desire for that. How you're feeling about this relationship. So you have some tricky energy here. We have the 10 of Swords and we have the 5 of Swords. So I'm sorry to see this, but it looks like you're kind of having a rough time here. 10 of Swords is indicating to me that you might feel betrayed or let down in some way. That you have been hurt. And the 5 of Swords is indicating that this is probably the result of some kind of fight. So hurtful words being exchanged, perhaps miscommunication, meanings that have been, lost in translation, misunderstood. But feelings are definitely hurt right now. There's some resentment. So we'll see how we can work through that. What you need, you have the 9 of Swords and you have the Devil. So this is about you being trapped in worry and anxiety. This is you feeling like there's this impending doom coming towards you. And you're just bracing yourself, watching and waiting for it to come. And this is very hard energy to deal with. They're feeling very trapped, very restricted. You feel like you are not in control in any way, like you are a prisoner here. So this looks pretty tricky, Sagittarius, I gotta say. If you look at the card with the Devil, he's got the heart in between his hands. Okay, so your heart is on the line here. And it would seem that the relationship or your partner is, I don't want to say playing a game with you, but might not be taking this as seriously or might not be aware of just how strong of effect that they have on you right now. So your partner is coming up as the Queen of Wands. If you are single and looking, this can indicate that there's somebody coming in for you. A Queen of Wands, this could be male or female. Wands would be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo individuals, potentially. Now, I really like this card. It's very beautiful, but to me, after seeing what you're dealing with here, which is very uncomfortable energy, I'm seeing in this Queen of Wands that they're a little bit oblivious. They're not really at all aware. If you see how her face, she's just kind of eyes up to the sky, not really aware of what's going on around her. She's not aware of how she is affecting you, to what degree she is hurting you and making you feel uncomfortable and worrying. So, oh, I see this now. Okay, your Ace of Swords on the top. This is your key, so I'm glad that you have this, because this is your key to getting all of these other swords out. Okay, so I do see this is a good omen where you'll be able to battle off all these other negative sword energies, because your crowning card here as the Ace of Swords is more powerful, more promising for you than these other negative cards that you have. So your partner, yes, kind of in la la land here, a bit oblivious to what it is that they're putting you through right now. And I don't think that this is intentional. I think this is just kind of an oversight on their part. Now we've got quite a few people here coming in with your partner's energy. I have the Queen of Pentacles, I have the King of Swords, I have the Emperor. So these can be different people as well. If you are single, this can be a lot of different people maybe that you're considering, or if you might be casually dating them. But if you're in a committed relationship here, this is how your partner is feeling about your relationship right now. With the Queen of Pentacles, they're feeling pretty good about it. Like, they feel stable. They're not feeling any particular waves or rockiness. It's fairly routine daily life, no big, bumps in the road here. King of Swords to me is indicating that they are a little bit self-absorbed, perhaps, and because of the way it's affecting you, yeah, they're focused on their own goals, their own interests, and to the degree where they're not really noticing how you're struggling right now. So because this is the case, because they're not able to see that on their own, it's going to be up to you to use the Ace of Swords to help them know the truth of the situation, to help them understand how you're struggling. This can be by talking about it very clearly, which I know can be difficult. But it can also be finding another creative way to let them know, in your own way, that you're not happy right now and that you're struggling. This is what they want or need from the relationship and from you. So we have the Four of Wands and we have the Emperor. Now the Four of Wands is about building, kind of a solid foundation together, building, a really pleasant life together. This can be about, the two of you living together, moving in together, or at least thinking about that. With the Emperor here, paired with the Four of Wands, this to me is talking about proposals and marriage, which is very interesting given that you seem to be in quite a lot of turmoil here. They seem to be on a completely different page to you. Now, what you're feeling might not actually be because of them. This might be something personal, and they're simply not picking up on it and supporting you in the way that you would like them to or would hope them to as your partner. So again, it's coming back to having to ask them for the help and support that you need, or at least letting them know that this is where you're at right now, so that they can be a little more aware and sensitive to that. So the energy between you overall, we have the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is very intuitive energy, but this is also talking about some kind of secret, something that is hidden and unknown. Because it's coming up between you, this can be kind of like there's some blockage coming from both sides. So it's not just one or the other person, it's coming up from both sides, where you're keeping some information from each other. This can be how you're feeling. This can be how you're thinking, but something is being kept in the dark here. And with the High Priestess coming up here, you're being encouraged to share more with each other so that you feel more connected. How the relationship is feeling in general, we have the Four of Pentacles. So this is about stability and security. So I do feel like your relationship ultimately is safe and sound and intact, and that these are going to be more so some personal issues that you can work through together as long as you ask for that support. So this is also holding on very tightly to something. Let's see here. If there has been some kind of argument or disagreement here, it's possible that one of you is holding on too tightly to your belief, to your side of the argument, and is perhaps unwilling to let go or admit that maybe, one of you wasn't right, or wasn't, 100% right. There's always some gray area here. What the relationship needs right now. So this is something that both of you would put into this relationship right now. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is very good. So what this needs is a revitalization, a spark. I think what this is saying is to do something different. Pull yourselves out of the everyday humdrum and go someplace that you've never been before together. Plan something together that's exciting, that you can look forward to. It doesn't have to be breaking the bank. It can be like a simple night out. It can be a weekend away. But something new that you're going to look forward to and that you can both do together, and that can open up an opportunity to help heal this hurt energy, or at least start the healing process that can perhaps soothe some of the worry and help to rebuild the connection between you. Because right now I'm seeing you feeling very alone, isolated, and disconnected from your partner, and your partner not realizing that that's even the case. So they need a little bit of a wake up here, a little bit of a shake up with this Ace of Wands here. So let's see what else is coming up. I think that's everything. So hopefully that made sense to you, Sagittarius. I hope that that helped shed a little bit of light onto your situation and how to approach your partner and get the help and support that you need. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great month of June. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time. Bye.